Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Tamsin Gilbert. I'm with Common Ground Research Networks. This is the online welcome and training session for both the 15th International Conference on the Image as well as the 9th International Conference on Communication and Media Studies. We'll just wait one more minute. I can see that there's some people sort of stuck in the waiting room. I can see it's like loading and I don't want to get started until we have everyone in. So we'll just wait one more minute if that's okay with everyone.
I might entertain everybody, actually. Very wibbly wobbly on the page. Sorry.
No worries. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. So like I said before, welcome to the online welcome session for both the 15th International Conference on the Image as well as the 9th International Conference on Communication and Media Studies. My name's Tamsin Gilbert. I'm with Common Ground Research Networks, and it's a pleasure to welcome you today. What we're going to do first is talk a little bit about the conference, and then I'll open it up so that we can introduce ourselves. Following that, I'll share my screen just to let everyone know how to engage in the conference, both for the people who might be attending in Argentina in person and online. I also want to show you a little bit more about the event microsite as well as the online exhibition that's happening throughout the conference. So with that, welcome. Like I said, we've got the combined conference of the 15th International Conference on the Image as well as the 9th International Conference on Communication and Media Studies. We have the same special focus this year, which is nice. It's images and imaginaries of artificial intelligence. Over 120 people participating in the conference in person in Argentina and nearly the same amount online. So some great numbers and 28 countries represented, which seems like a lot of people that will have participating both in person and online. What we're going to do now is I might just call your names out, and what I might ask is if you could just say a few words about yourself. Say hi, which of the two conferences you're participating in. If you're presenting at the conference, I can put your presenter page in the chat, and we can sort of go from there. And then, yeah, I'll do it in no particular order, just the order that your sort of Zoom rectangles appeared as you came in from the waiting room. And if I sort of mispronounce anyone's name, please let me know and correct me. And I can put your presenter page if you're presenting in the chat. The first person I have is admin. Admin, I'm assuming that's not your actual name. Do you want to unmute and introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you for your invitation. And my name is Yurgalam Haile, and I'm a PhD candidate at Istanbul University studying communication studies. And have been selected as emerging scholar for the Common Ground Research Network. And I'm going to be a moderator for the theory and practice in this invaluable conference. And I look forward to participate in this conference and engage with scholars from all over the world.
Fantastic. And are you presenting at the conference, or are you going to moderate the sessions and participate as an emerging scholar?
Yeah, I'm going to moderate as I'm going to serve as a moderator in the conference.
Fantastic. So I'm going to put our fantastic emerging scholars link in the chat so everyone can read your profile and a little bit more about you there. So thanks for participating.
Welcome. Thank you.
Liz, you're my next rectangle.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm an assistant professor in the digital media program at the University of Houston in Texas, in the US. I am presenting, so it's
I've just
online.
put your presenter page in the chat so everyone can
Awesome.
follow along.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd love if you get a moment to check it out. It's asynchronous online. So and I run the UX program here at my university. So my research is on the intersection of UX and human factors and artificial intelligence.
Fantastic, which sounds perfect for the special focus this year.
Yeah, I was excited.
Thanks. Nice to meet you, Liz. David, you're my next rectangle.
Yeah.
How's things?
Oh, good. Hi, Tamsin.
Nice
Hi
to
there.
see you.
Yeah, good. Nice to see you too. Yeah. And everybody else.
Want to tell everyone a little bit about yourself and what you're presenting on?
Yeah, sure. I'm adjunct fellow from the Western Sydney University, but I've taught at most of the universities up and down the east coast of Australia. I am now retired, and which is brilliant because I feel like I'm back on my foundation art course when I was about 17 years old in the UK, and I'm just making work and still trying to figure out photography and what it's all about and what it's done to us, and how it can really affect us. So it fascinates me, the whole business. So
Fantastic.
yeah.
So I put your presenter page in the chat, and I can see that you've uploaded your video, your digital media, so everyone can follow along there. Thanks for that. And it looks like it's also great and related to the special focus. So everyone can go ahead and click that link and read about David's presentation.
Yeah, sure. Please do. Yeah. And I'll read yours.
Bruno, you're my next tile.
I'm just gonna paste I think this is it. Should be the right.
Oh, great. I was just grabbing yours as well.
All right.
Thanks, Bruno.
I'm assistant professor at the Polytechnic University in Barcelona. I just finished my PhD at the University of the Arts in Helsinki, doing studying visual arts and AI. And I'm fascinated by the the vectors, the embeddings of neural networks, and I'm doing some research on thinking of these vectors as new ways of representation, and what are their affordances and novelties, and so and so. So this is my presentation here. I'm at the Image conference, not the other one.
Thanks, Bruno. Thanks for joining us today. And I can see your presentation in the chat there. Corinne, you're my next tile.
Hi, I'm Corinne Kennedy, and I am the Creative Inquiry Coordinator for the library at Mississippi State University. I'm in charge of, this is a new position that I'm hoping to bring interdisciplinary collaborations into the library. Right now I'm working on one between geosciences, art, and history. So that'll be an interesting project that we've just started. I am attending the Image Conference as an emerging scholar, and I do not have a presentation this year, but I look forward to seeing everybody's presentations.
Great. Thanks, Corinne. Well, you don't actually have to present because I was just looking at the numbers and I forgot to mention this just before. There's more digital media uploaded than people attending the conference, which means people must have uploaded, most people uploaded more than one piece of digital media. So there's tons of content there, videos and PDFs and images and things like that to see. So you'll be plenty busy even without presenting, I think. Thanks for introducing yourself. Thomas, you're my next tile. Do you want to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself? Nice to see you.
Glad to see you. I'm Thomas. I'm an emerging scholar participating as an emerging scholar at this conference, the Image conference. I'm based in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm an alumnus, graduate liberal studies from Simon Fraser University here.
Thank you. And you're not presenting at this conference, you're attending. But thanks for joining us. Roddy, you're my next tile. Do you want to introduce yourself? Nice to see you. It's good to see so many familiar faces.
Yeah, hi, Tamsin. Hi. Hi, everyone. My connection's not very good here. I'm at the Tango de Mayo Hotel. The internet's not very good. Anyway, I'm Roddy McInnes. I'm from the University of Denver in Denver, Colorado, and I'm presenting at the Image conference. And my presentation is about photography and death. You know, very appropriate for the overall theme, I'm sure. I look forward to meeting everybody.
Fantastic. Thanks for introducing yourself. And you'll have to report back about all things happening in person at the conference so that we don't feel we're missing out. So let me sorry, I've got to expand my page here. Frederica, can you introduce yourself? You're my next tile.
Hello, I'm Federica Ruggero. I'm a PhD student from Sapienza University of Rome. I just arrived in Buenos Aires on Monday, so a long journey, but here I am. And my PhD project is about irony in the intertextual level. And in the conference, I will do a presentation about the complex relationship between irony, television, social media advertising, and postmodernism.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, thanks for joining us today. I've put the link to your presentation page in the chat so people can follow along there and read a little bit more about your presentation. Azadeh, forgive me if I've mispronounced your name.
Yes,
and correct me.
No, Azadeh, yes. Hi, hi, Tamsin. Hi,
Nice to meet
everybody.
you.
Nice to meet you. I'm really happy to be here. So yes, I'm Azadeh Nilchiani. I'm a postdoctoral researcher in University Paris 1, Panthéon-Sorbonne, and I'm working for my postdoctoral research is for the project DemArt, which is creation, democracy, and digital media, led by Sandra Logier, philosopher, and I'm working with Barbara Formis and Miguel Almiron, and a keep of 7 researchers who are pretty included in academia in Paris 1. And yes, so I'm presenting my paper for as online form in Image conference, which is about challenges of image and sound, artistic creation in urban space. So creation and sound creation in urban space is my field. That's I'm working on for years, and I did my PhD on that also. So yeah,
Thank you.
It's really exciting to be here.
Thank you. And you'll be able to attend in person next year when we have the conference in Paris.
Yes, I will be there.
You'll be there. Okay, perfect.
I'm
Looking
waiting for
forward
you.
to it. Victor, you're my next tile. Are you able to unmute? Yep.
Hi, my name is Victor. I'm a AV engineer. Also I studied digital filmmaking and cinematography. I have worked with independent TVs to provide content to BBC Africa, and I joined to be an emerging scholar because I want to see a way we can integrate AV technology into AI, because it has something in common. and I'm working on a project for security cameras. This is my research I'm doing at the moment with Buckinghamshire Council. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us, and I hope you find the conference interesting. Let us know. One thing I should do, I've just realized, Victor, is I'll put the support email in the chat just in case anyone has any questions throughout the conference as well. Thanks for introducing yourself. Nice to meet you. Kalina, I'm not sure if you were there. Kalina?
Hello, yes, I'm here. Like Roger, I'm also at the Tango de Mayo Hotel. I just arrived late last night in Buenos Aires, and the internet is not great here, so that's why I didn't have my video on at all times. But I am going to be presenting at the conference here, at the Conference of the Image here in Buenos Aires, and I went to the same conference in Texas in 2022. And I've just recently completed, and I had my defense for my PhD in Nottingham Trent University in Nottingham. And my research, so I'll be presenting part of my findings of my research, which had a focus on critical visual literacy. I work with participatory photography methods. My background is in photography, and I am interested in postdoctoral research around using participatory methods and kind of applying this proposal of critical visual literacy in terms of text to image sort of generated images and AI. So I have a huge interest in taking my research in that direction. Hence why I'm here. And yeah, I have a question actually for anyone else who's here in person. Is the graffiti tour happening this afternoon? Because there's thunderstorms happening, and I haven't received any information about it. I'm booked on it, so I'll be very.
While we're in this conversation, I'll send a quick message to Tamara, who's on site there, and then hopefully by the end of this little meeting, I'll have an answer for you.
Great, thank you. And just finally, I want to say I'm moving to Barcelona. So yeah, I'm looking to connect with any researchers based in Spain in the area as well. Yes, so nice to meet you, Bruno. So yes, that's me. Thank you. I'd be very happy to connect with everyone in person and offline.
Thanks, Kalina. Nice to meet you. And I'll try and get you an answer on that tour this afternoon as soon as possible. My next tile is Shanaz. Shanaz? Hi, we can see you, but we can't
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, hi everyone. My name is Shahnaz Bashir, and I am a PhD scholar at the University of Massachusetts Amherst in the US. And I am developing a theory on the ontological position of deepfake images and videos. And I'm really passionate about studying war, climate, religion, and other dimensions through photography and images. So that's the brief about me. I am participating in this conference as an emergent scholar as well as a conference presenter.
Fantastic. Well, I can see that you've uploaded your digital media, and everyone can read a little bit more about your abstract there and follow along. And we'll look out for you in the discussion boards and, you know, as an emerging scholar as well. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Martine, you're my next tile, rectangle. I always want to say square, but you're not actually squares, are you?
Okay. Oh, hang on. It says won't let me start the video. Oh no,
we can hear you. We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, I put put an eye shirt on. Hello, everybody. I'm presenting asynchronously. I'm a senior academic in photography at Nottingham Trent University, although Kalina and I haven't actually met each other, which is very strange to have two people from the same institution. My background is architectural photography, and I'm going to put my website in the chat, because the context of what I'm speaking about, which is architecture in the built environment, seen through the eye of the lens and AI, does it matter which? The precedent for my inquiry, if you look at the website, which is all architectural photography, you'll get a sense of where I was positioning this. I wanted to know, could AI actually create and mimic real environments of architecture that exists? So, you know, if we were stood outside whatever building you're in, Tamsin, could AI do that? So there's the challenge. So my presentation explores the can it and gives an answer.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us today. And maybe you and Kalina can catch up once she's back in town.
Yes, although
not in Argentina.
If she's off to Barcelona, I shall have to catch her quick.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us. So everyone's presenter pages are in the chat. Feel free to click on those and read a little bit more about everyone's presentations. I am going to share my screen now. And maybe someone can just give me a thumbs up and let me know that they can see my screen. Yes. Thanks. And so, sorry, Zoom is requesting some access. So what I'm going to do now is just run through quickly 5 minutes or so, how to engage with the conference microsite. I'll use the image conference as the example. If you're part of the Communication and Media Studies conference, it's going to look the same. Like the whole process will be the same. I just can't show you two conferences at once. I will show you how to sort of switch and get into everything. So one thing to note is that you can get to the conference microsite through many ways. The first of all is just by going to the website and clicking on CGScholar Event Microsite there, which will take you to the About page. If you go to cgscholar.com and you're not logged in, it will ask you to log in the top right. You have to be logged in order to see the conference. To see the digital media. We need to know that you're actually registered for the conference, and the way that we can do that is by having you log into your profile with your registration. If you're already logged in, it'll appear like mine. You can go ahead and click go to your profile. Whenever your name appears in the event microsite or in the event schedule, it will be hyperlinked to your profile page. So I do strongly recommend, especially if you're an emerging scholar, because your name's going to appear more than once, that you update your profile information. You can do that by going to community and then going down to your profile here, or in the top right where your name appears, going down to account settings and updating it there. People can just read more about you by clicking on your profile, updated information and things there, your previous education and work history and things like that. You'll also be able to add other people as peers, and you can connect that way if you want to learn more about them or talk to them via messaging. Now, to get to the microsite directly, if you don't go from the web page and you're sort of stuck here and you're not sure what you're doing, you can go down here to your events. Sorry, the internet in this, it must be like an Argentinian hotel in here. The internet in this room, it's like there's no windows and it's a bit of a fortress. So you can go down and find the conference that you're a part of. I don't have a proposal, so I don't have a proposal number listed. If you do, it will be listed there. That's my registration number, and I can go ahead and click on the conference here. Now, this About page is exactly what it sounds like. It's information about the conference. You can go ahead and read about, click on things like the annual themes, sort of a quick information on the special focus, links to the book imprint and the journal, and then a link at the bottom back to the conference webpage. One thing I do want to highlight here is the e-program and user guide, which I've already opened here. Basically, everything that I'm saying now in relation to this session is in this PDF, which is the e-program and user guide for both image and media conferences. If you keep scrolling, you'll see the welcome letters for the conference, information about the research network, the chairs, the advisory board, the editorial board. more specific information about the conference this year, including the special focus and the plenary speakers. But what I do want to highlight at the bottom is this user guide. So I tend to talk quickly. If you're in a space where you don't want to rewatch this video with me talking, you can go ahead and just download this PDF to your desktop. Pretty much everything that I'm saying here is, make sure you're signed in, how to access everything is in this PDF. And it's sort of easy to access if you want to go and revise how to engage with the microsite that way. I will just quickly jump back to this About page. Here it says submit a proposal. This is because I do not have a proposal. I'm not presenting at the conference. If you're presenting at the conference, this tab here will say your proposal. Clicking on your proposal will take you to your presenter page. These are the pages with the links that I put just in the chat before. So each one of you has a presenter page. At the bottom of that page, if you're presenting, at the bottom of that page is where you can upload your digital media. If you are an online only presenter, you do have to, it is required for you to upload digital media as your asynchronous form of presentation. This digital media can be a variety of different things. It can be an embedded YouTube or Vimeo file. It can be an MP4 video. It can be a PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover over the top of it. It can be, if you're presenting a poster, it could be a PDF. And you can also, like I said before, upload accompanying images, other texts that are relevant to your presentation as well. Please do note two things. First of all, it's not required for in-person presenters, but we do strongly encourage it. It's, as I said, we do have over 100 people online, so it would greatly increase your audience. It also makes for a richer experience for our online only delegates to be able to access all of that as well. Please also note we are trying to review the digital media as fast as possible at this stage. We want to make sure you didn't upload a telephone bill or something by accident, which has happened before. And so you will receive a notification once your digital media has been accepted, just so you know if it doesn't appear on your presenter page right away. We do have a review process for this. So we can't just have everyone upload all things all the time. Your registration, it'll look a little bit different to mine, but this is a place where you can, get all the details of your registration and download your receipt and everything there. I'll jump presentations just for 1 second to show you special events. I'm sure you've already seen it, but this is where you can sign up for things like the conference dinner, and, tours and things. If it doesn't appear there, it's either closed or full. So I think you can still sign up for the conference dinner at this point if you want to, and you're attending in person through that special events page there. Presentations. So in addition to viewing the presentations in the schedule, you can also view them a number of different ways through this presentation tab. One thing to note is that this following tab is unique to you and unique to your profile. You might, David, you might follow different presentations that I'm interested in, or, someone else will follow different presentations again. So this is custom to you. I'll show you how to follow the presentations in just one moment, but this is an easy tab to be able to get back to the ones that you're interested in. The talking circle is this same time, not tomorrow, but the next day. So on Friday. So same time, 2 days from now. Following. Featured presentations are our amazing Emerging Scholars presentations. We have a fantastic Emerging Scholar program. These are present people and emerging scholars who have applied for the position. We literally get hundreds of applications that we filter through and choose our great emerging scholars. They participate in person and online. They moderate the sessions. And so we like to feature their presentations here. and so that you can see them easily, follow along. I'm going to use Gabriel as an example here. If I go ahead and click on the room where Gabriel is, it will take me to that place in the event schedule. And what this enables me to do is see which panel Gabriel is a part of, but also the other presentations in that panel, to see if I'm interested in those and read more about why they've been themed together and that type of thing. Another thing, like I mentioned before, is maybe I'm using Gabriel as an example. He might not have updated his profile, but he has. You can learn a little bit more about the people by clicking on the hyperlink of their name and adding them as peers there. They will receive an email, and then I'll receive an email once they confirm. So those are our great emerging scholars. By theme, if, for example, you're only interested in seeing presentations from the special focus, here they are organized by theme. So you can just view all these ones that are part of the special focus. If, for example, I only want to see the ones related to the form of the image, here they are listed again. By type, if I'm interested in workshops, let's just say, I can go down and look at poster session, workshop presentations and see what workshops are available throughout the conference there. Alphabetical is exactly what it sounds like, but I just really want to highlight here the search. Let's use Thomas as, oh no, you're not presenting Thomas, let's say David. So then we can use you as, sorry, I'm just picking people who are in my thing here, so I can go ahead and search David, search there. I can see David's title, click on the title of that presentation if I want to. I can go ahead and follow along, and then also in addition to that, I'll show you that now, oh, maybe it hasn't clicked over yet. Maybe we've got a little bit of a glitch in this terrible room with the internet. I can see that I'm now following David's presentation there. Thank you. The times of the presentations are listed in Buenos Aires time. Yes, they are all listed in Buenos Aires time. Let me show you that for just one moment. So we'll jump over to the schedule now. One important thing to note, as well as them being listed in Buenos Aires time, is that if you are interested, both conferences are you can participate in Spanish as well. You just use this little sort of tab here, and everything translates over to Spanish, and you can see the Spanish language sessions there. I wouldn't dare trying to say anything in Spanish, so I'm going to go back to our session here. One thing I want to note is that, and what makes these conferences unique, is that we run a pop-up exhibition alongside the conference. This year, the pop-up exhibition is online and it's asynchronous. So I'm pleased, and the theme of the pop-up exhibition is the special focus. So if you're interested in participating and viewing the artwork that's been selected for the pop-up exhibition, you can go ahead and click on the title here. And then click to enter the exhibition here, and a tab will open there. And here is the artwork. You can go ahead and read a little bit more about the work, how it's related to the special focus, and then click on these links to view the videos, digital media that's been uploaded. A number of our artists are also participating by presenting at the conference, so it's a nice collaboration between their art practice and also their academic work. So please join that. If you have any, and you can do that at any point throughout the next, well, it's open now, so you can do that throughout the next couple of days or week. If you have any questions for the artist, you can go ahead and click on the discussion board and ask them any questions related to their work there, just for information. So this is the session we're in now. We can see that it's 12 p.m. Buenos Aires time, and the tour is coming up in a couple of hours. I don't believe I've got an answer for tomorrow on the tour yet. Tour is happening this afternoon. If you've signed up, you would have received an email from tomorrow with the details. Okay, so then we'll jump over.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I have not received an email though, just to
let me just check. Did you email Kalina?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry to take time away on this.
When did you sign up? Recently?
When I did my registration, I booked the dinner, the tour, and
check your junk mail just in case. It should have come directly from Tamara, Tamara, CG Networks.
Okay.
Just take
I'll have a look now,
just in case. But I've just sent her a message as well on WhatsApp.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks for sharing your work, Thomas, with that link in the chat as well for anyone who wants to read a little bit more about Thomas. Okay, so tomorrow we start in person day 1 with the conference registration desk for those who are there in Argentina, opening at 8 o'clock. One thing to note is that for the online only delegates, the conference opening as well as the plenary sessions are recorded and they're uploaded right after the session. So you'll be able to click here on the title of the presentation, read a little bit more about the plenary speaker, and the video will be uploaded as digital media here. Because the plenary speaker is tagged in this session, if you join the discussion or go to the discussion board here and ask a question, the plenary speaker is going to receive an email saying someone's commented in the discussion board after the session, so you can feel free to ask any questions that you have there. We do usually get them up within an hour after the session, and like I said, the plenary speaker has access to that as well. Kalina, that's great that you got the email. Thanks. I'm glad you found it. Following that, we have the coffee break, and then we have the talking circles, and then we move into these in-person sessions. So we can go ahead and click on the title of the panel here, and then read a little bit more about the 3 presentations that are in the panel. You can see here, actually, this is great that all 3 of these in-person presenters have uploaded to digital media. So feel free as an online only presenter to click through these as well, and see the digital media that's been uploaded for these in-person presenters. You can ask questions and join the discussion board there. Anytime you're tagged in a session and someone comments in the discussion board, you'll receive an email. If you comment in the discussion board and someone responds to you, you'll also receive an email. You don't have to be sitting. One thing we don't want is people to be sort of sitting in discussion boards confused, waiting for people to respond. I think we have the next day running along as usual with the poster session. Here is the link to the online only talking circle that someone asked before. So the same time on Friday. One thing I do want to highlight here in the online only sessions is that you can go ahead and click on the title of the presentation the same way that you can for the in-person sessions. There is no time. Like I mentioned before, these sessions are asynchronous. We do have moderators, our fantastic emerging scholars, moderating these sessions. They will be there over the next few days, viewing the digital media and asking questions in the discussion board. But you can go ahead and click on these at any time. We do keep these discussion boards open. So as long as you're registered for the conference, which you all are, you'll be able to access this, and we'll send out a permanent link shortly after the conference. I'm sure there's something that I'm forgetting, but what I might do is just open it up for questions. I can see, Kalina, you've got a question. I've just noticed my digital media poster is up the wrong way around. I can't find a way to fix and re-upload this. Yeah, no problems. Just send it to support and we can swap it out instantly. The only thing is once you've uploaded digital media, we need to open the portal again for you to be able to swap it out or fix it or edit it or delete things. So just send it to that support@CG Networks email address. It does not disappear at the end of day Friday night. The digital media is uploaded. As long as you're logged in and registered, you can see it. The discussion boards are open and they're open now. So actually what happens is if you see a presentation or see, that over the next few days that you're interested in and you think about it 6 months from now, you can log back in and you'll be able to see, you should be able to still see all the digital media associated there. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay, I hesitate to leave and without all the questions, but what I'm going to do is once again put the email for the support in the chat, even if it's something simple like I've forgotten my login. I've just put it in the chat. If it's something like that, just email us anytime. So we're here over the next few days. Go and start sifting through the event schedule, look at the digital media. If you have any questions, let us know. For the talking circle on Friday, it's a nice session where we come to the session with two days of experiencing the conference and viewing sessions. So we can sort of talk about the ideas, the special focus, and interesting things that have come up over the last few days. So with that, what I might do is say welcome and thank you. And we will see you online and in person over the next few days. I wish I was in Argentina, but alas, I will still get to experience a lot of the conference asynchronously through the digital media. So thank you all. It was a pleasure to meet you all, and I'll see you all again soon.
I've got a
Email
question, Tasmin.
Yeah.
Tamsin, I've got a question. What with the online discussion groups, we can attend that online. Is that right, or not?
What do you mean the online discussion groups?
Well,
you mean
when
the discussion boards?
Yeah, when you
Yeah, so you just click the discussion
circles.
the talking circles. Okay, so we have an online talking circle that is the same time but on Friday. So we're going to have our own Zoom online talking circle on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll check that. And that's listed in the program.
Yeah, that's listed in the program, and you'll receive the same as this. You should have all received an email with it's coming up in 10 minutes link about, 45 minutes ago now. And if you didn't, please have a look in your junk mail just in case, but it's in the program as well, just in case you're lost.
Yeah. I just have another question to ask, but it's just, it's just an individual thing that just need to sort something out about my.
Okay, no worries. Do you want to just stay on the line until everyone
I'll
else?
stay online and just go through it really quick. Yeah,
Thank you. Nice to meet you all. Does anyone else have a question?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day, Victor.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Oh, gone.
Thank you
very much.
Oh, you're still there. Tamsin, I'm desperately trying to work out how I can get my camera on because it feels, antisocial to not be able to have it on, and I keep pressing stuff. Do you know your way around Zoom well enough to?
Okay, so you see video do you see the video button in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen?
Yes. And
okay, see there's a little arrow. Click the arrow.
Yeah, no, I have done it. It says enable camera access in your browser bar, and I've been trying to do that. And if I go to settings, can I share screen? I don't know whether I can share screen.
Yeah, let me just allow you to share screen. David, just 1 minute. I'll make you a co-host.
I'll wait. Yeah, thank you, Tamsin.
Oh, sorry, David.
No, Marty's fine.
Where is share screen? More. Let's have a look. Start summary, captions, record, breakout room settings, stop incoming video. I can't see share screen, Tamsin.
It should be down the bottom in the middle.
I've got participants, chat, reactions, security, AI companion, and more.
You might have to make your screen a bit wider, and then it enables more options.
No, it's not. And it's not appeared under more either.
I sent you a request that says ask to start video.
Start my video, right? Okay.
See what happens there.
No, it just says allow microphone. No, doesn't. It's not really allowing me to do anything. That's so irritating.
So down the bottom. Okay, so just do.
As in, it's not letting me screen share either, which is very irksome.
That is really strange. Maybe you need to do an update, a Zoom update?
Maybe. Perhaps that's
so is your screen all the way as wide as it can be? You know what I mean? The actual window.
Yeah, no, I'm on a large desktop monitor.
Okay.
I'm on a big one of the big desktop Macs.
So. Advanced sharing options. Let me see if I can.
I'm in Safari. I wonder if I need to be in Chrome.
Yeah, maybe that might make a
I
difference.
bet I need to be in Chrome. Can you stay on the line for one more minute? I know you've got to
Yep,
talk to
David has
I'm
a
going to
question.
log
If you
out.
want to go out and come back in,
Come back in
I'll
on
answer
Chrome and
David's
see if that
question.
works. Yeah, brilliant.
Yep,
Thank you.
okay, no
All right,
worries.
see you in a minute.